Ever hit snooze so many times you feel like you're playing a game of who can ignore reality the longest? That was me every single morning. Scrolling through Instagram at 8:30 am, feeling guilty but unable to stop. I thought I'm just not a morning person. But then something wild happened. I decided to set my alarm for 5 am, and honestly, it changed everything. This isn't another just do it speech. It's my real story, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and how waking up early for just 30 days flipped my life around. Back in January, my mornings were a mess. No breakfast, no planning, just rushing out the door, fueled by bad coffee and worse decisions. Sound familiar? I'd hit snooze on my phone so many times, I'm convinced the alarm was begging me to stop. My energy was garbage. My motivation? Non-existent. And the worst part? I knew I could do better. I wanted to do better. But every morning felt like a battle I was losing before it even started. One night, after binge-watching Netflix way too late and feeling miserable, I stumbled on a video. This guy talked about waking up at 5 am and how it made him unstoppable. I rolled my eyes, but also thought, what if it actually works? So I set my alarm for 5 am the very next day. Spoiler alert, I snoozed it twice. But day 2, I actually got up. It was dark, quiet, weirdly peaceful. No buzzing phones, no emails, no chaos. Just me, a cup of coffee, and the sound of my own breathing. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't running from the day I was starting it. I did some light stretches, grabbed a journal, and just sat in silence for 10 minutes. It felt strange at first, but also kind of amazing. I decided to commit, but with one rule. I'd try this for just 30 days. Here's what my 5 am routine looked like. 5 o'clock, wake up, no snooze allowed even though my phone begged me. 5:15, stretch plus hydrate. Coffee comes a bit later. 5:30, journaling and intention setting. Not just to-dos, real deep stuff. 6 o'clock reading, mostly self-help or business books, no Netflix spoilers here. 6:30, light workout or walk, because who has time for the gym after work? 7 o'clock, cold shower plus protein-packed breakfast, hello avocado toast and eggs. Let me be honest, the first week felt like trying to run a marathon after a Netflix binge marathon. There were mornings I stared at my alarm like it was the villain in a horror flick, but I stuck with it. And after 30 days, everything changed. I wasn't just less tired. I felt like I'd hit a reset button on my brain. My focus sharpened, my anxiety dropped. I actually looked forward to mornings, which was basically a miracle. The biggest change wasn't just the routine. It was how I started to think. I stopped reacting to everything on autopilot. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, I took control of my time. That mental fog? Gone. I stopped feeling like life was passing me by. Instead, I was showing up for myself every single day. And guess what? People noticed. Co-workers asked if I was on some new energy drink. Friends said I looked happier. Even my family could tell something was different. Look, it wasn't perfect. Some mornings I failed. Some nights I stayed up too late scrolling Twitter. But every day I got back up. Because discipline is like a muscle, and every early alarm was a rep. You won't be perfect, but you can be better. And every time you say no to the snooze button, you're building something stronger. Self-respect. So if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like your life is a never-ending scroll, here's my challenge. Try waking up at 5 am for just 30 days. No pressure, no crazy expectations. Just show up. Because reclaiming your mornings means reclaiming your life. You don't need more hours in the day, you just need to own the ones you have. If this story hit home, smash that like button. Drop ace in the comments if you're ready to take on the 5 am challenge. And if you want my exact